Live on, yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Big Fella Stadium for today's Kingston Press Championship match between Featherstone Rovers and Swinton Lions. Quick rundown of the two teams here before they do come out. Starting off with the Swinton Lions. Our full-back is number 5, Freddie Walker. On the in 3 quarters, number 22, Kevin Penny. Number 4, Mike Nanning. Number 12, Darren Hawkyard. And number 2, Ben Warrilow. In the half-backs for Swinton, number 6, Anthony Bowman. And number 7, Ian Watson. In the forwards for the Lions, number 23, Paul Wood. Number 28, hooker is Brad Dwyer. And number 8, Luke Menzies. In the second row for the Lions, number 13, James Brown. Number 24, Ben Curry. And number 15, Josh Barlow is the loose forward. And on the bench for the Lions, number 27, Lewis Hume. Number 17, Zach Johnson. Number 19, Jack Peet. And the former Rover making his return to the Big Fella Stadium, but for the Lions, number 25, Anthony England. They'll be looking for a big match today against the Featherstone Rovers, and the Rovers line-up as follows. Number 1, the fullback is Ian Hardman. The 3 quarters, number 2, Will Sharp. Number 3, Greg Worthington. Number 4, Ben Halliwell. And number 5 is F2 Wise Seeley. The half-backs for Rovers, number 19, Kyle Briggs. And number 7, Gareth Moore. And the forwards for Rovers, number 8, Steve Crossley. And number 10, Keegan Hurst. And in between those is number 23, Andy Kane. In the second row for Rovers is number 18, Jamie Cordy. And number 12, Tim Spears. And moving to loose forward from the second row is number 11, James Lockwood. On the bench for Rovers this afternoon, number 15, Matty Dale. Number 13, Matty James. Number 22, back in the 17, is James Mendika. And making his first appearance of the season for Rovers, at number 30 is Luke Teasdale. And today's match referee is Mr. Gareth Ewer. Just waiting for the two teams to come out now for what should be an entertaining match. And so the team, just waiting the teams now, the cheerleaders are out, waiting to welcome the teams onto the pitch, what should be an entertaining match here at the Big Fella Stadium. Anthony England were looking for a big match off the bench for the Lions, on dual registration from Warrington. Rovers are still missing Andy Ellis, and also now George Flanagan is missing as well. So 2 big losses there for Rovers. Both players have been doing exceptionally well at the beginning of this season, but a great chance here for Luke Teasdale to step up. And so making their way onto the field now, led out by their captain Darren Hawkyard, are the Swinton Lions. Playing in blue and white, looks like they will be playing up the slope in the first half. And led out by captain Tim Spears. Here come, and Bluebeard. Here come your very own Featherstone Rovers. Should be hopefully a very entertaining match this afternoon down here at the Big Fella Stadium. And on the pitch comes Mr. Hewer for his first appearance down for Featherstone Rovers this year, making his first trip to the Big Fella Stadium as well. Photos of the mascots being taken in the middle with Captain Tim Spears and with Bluebeard. Looks like the Lions will be getting first use of the ball, playing from left to right. The Lions playing up the slope towards the railway end. So be Gareth Moore putting the ball on the tee. Rovers need a win after defeat last week at Doncaster. Live from the Big Fella Stadium, it's Featherstone Rovers against the Swinton Lions. And Gareth Moore with the kick-off. Taken easily enough by the Lions, and in comes that first drive. On their own 10-metre line now, Swinton trying to work the ball out from their own area. on that 20 metre line. Rovers need a big effort today. They need after last week. Disappointment at Doncaster. And then attacking down that right side now. The ball in the field. As it goes for the Lions, and it's a breakaway. It's a break. What a save, Anthony Bowman, but it was a forward of it. It was a great effort from Anthony Bowman. A great break, running fully 40-50 metres up the field. But unfortunately, the last pass that was made went forward. Disappointment from Swinton, but poor from Rovers inside the opening couple of minutes. And a let-off then for Rovers, and they will now get their first possession. And here we come now with Rovers in centre field, in their own 20 metre line. With Ben Hellier with the first drive, and now Steve Crossley. That's a big hit by the Lions, so Rovers need to be smarter with the ball, is what John Bastian said during the week. Here's John Bastian now. Not John Bastian, sorry, Jamie Cording. Jamie Cording on the centre field now. Rovers move the ball inside. Crossley finds Briggs. Some more, and here's Keegan Hurst, a big forward. But good defence there by Paul Wood. Andy Kane from dummy half with a kick over the top. Taken easily enough by Kevin Penny on this near side, who runs the ball back and makes fully 20 metres. A very slow chase for Rovers, and Kevin Penny there able to make good yards. And now Freddie Walker from fullback gets Swinton up to halfway almost. And we're only on the second tackle. Here's Darren Hawkyard, gets Swinton into the Rovers half now. Swinton attacking down that right hand side for Rovers, close to the touchline. It is a pass inside, so Swinton are lucky. And Swinton able to keep the movement going. And here's Paul Wood. Paul Wood only knows one way, and that's forward. Brad Dwyer goes in again, attacks in half back. Moves the ball again out to that right hand side, and Swinton are on the Rovers 20 now. Dwyer goes to short side. It's a waste of a tackle. The referee's wipes the tackle count down. Said that's come off the Rovers, so Swinton Lions have 6 tackles on the Rovers in the Rovers 20. And now they have a penalty as well. Which they are running. And that was Paul Wood with that first drive as Brad Dwyer waits. Moves the ball inside. Watson gets the ball away there. To Josh Barlow, the loose forward. Swinton 3 metres out, just to the left of the uprights. Brad Dwyer shows the ball one way and gets the pass away. But that's straight into Ian Hardman, James Lockwood and Keegan Hurst. Not 3 players you want if you're close to your line. Swinton trying to almost get away there. And it was James Brown. Swinton on this near side. Here's Nannin. Nannin desperately trying to get over. Just not able to do so. Held up. Brad Dwyer. Here's Watson. With a kick through that comes off his own man. Watson's kick through came off Luke Menzies. And a let off there for Featherstone Rovers. So Lockwood now. Rovers need to get out of their own 20 metre area. Andy Kay moves the ball into Briggs, and here's Jamie Cording. Now that's a good run from Cording. Good break there for Jamie Cording. Made good yards there for Rovers. Andy Kane gets the ball into Keegan Hurst, who juggles with it, but holds on. It takes 4 Swinton players to put him down. And Rovers now on their own 40, centre field. Andy Kane finds Lockwood, who moves it on to Steve Crossley now on halfway. Over halfway. Crossley plays the ball to Andy Kane, who looks to the right but goes to the left, and here's Lockwood. Rovers on the last tackle now on the 40 metre line. Kane finds Briggs. Briggs puts a high kick up. It's a good high kick, but it was a good effort by Jamie Cording, and Rovers able to chase down well, and it was well taken by Freddie Walker. And Kevin Penny then trying to bring the ball out himself, but good defence from Rovers now. In that 10-metre line, as Swinton move the ball out to their left-hand side. Brad Dwyer goes short side. Brad Dwyer waits again. Moves the ball inside now, and here comes Swinton. Big with Luke Menzies. There again. It's juggled. And the kick is charged out. That's a good effort. Good for the kicker. And now instead of starting in the over, they're starting on the 40. Good early chance for over now. Jamie Cording runs the ball in. Looking to make a point. He should be in this team, is Jamie Cording. Here comes Keegan Hurst. Appearing off the bench last week, had a good stint. He's earned his place back in the starting lineup for today. Andy Kane finds cross-slip. Briggs out the back to Gareth Moore. Here's Hardman. Hollywell finds Will Sharp. Will Sharp on his near side. As quick hands it was through the hands of Hardman and Hollywell. But Will Sharp just a little bit too far out to make it count. And here's Lockwood now. Rovers in that 10-metre area now. On the last tackle, says Mr. Hewer. Moore finds Kyle Briggs. That's a waste on the last. Rovers trying the power play. People may argue the kick was the better option. And Swinton now bring the ball out. It's Paul Wood again, but that was juggled, but he managed to hold on. It's a looping pass from Swinton from half-back by Brad Dwyer. Enabling Rovers' defensive line to move up quickly. Here's Hawkyard now. The ball again is moved out to this left-hand side for the Lions. And it's knocked on. It is knocked on by James Brown, so Rovers will get a scrum down, head and feed. Just 21 metres out from the Swinton line. 5 yards to the right of the sticks. Rovers need to make this pressure count. Got a good line set up. And the ball is fed and out of the back door by Andy Kane. Finds Kyle Briggs. Through the hands it goes to Worthington. Worthington takes Rovers into the 20. Briggs attacks in half-back. Finds Jamie Cording, gets Rovers up to the 10-metre line now. Just to the left of the uprights. Andy Kane shows it once and finds Briggs. Briggs finds Moore, finds Hardman again. Hollywell to Will Sharp. It was a similar move to the one a few minutes ago. Rovers moving the ball quickly out to the right. But Swinton's defence able just to get over in time. The offload is okay, says the referee. Rovers may be panicking a little bit when they don't need to. Tim Spears attacks in half-back, finds Moore. Moore to Briggs. Here's a two-way Seeley for the corner. A two-way Seeley is over in the corner for Featherstone Rovers. The first points of the afternoon coming after 9 minutes. It was great play for Featherstone Rovers. Moving the ball out to the left-hand side, through the hands of Briggs and Worthington before the ball found its way to SUIC. They still had quite a lot to do, but able to get over for all Featherstone Rovers. And after 10 minutes here at the Big Fella Stadium, it's Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 0. A great start for the Rovers. Superb effort, great working through the hands. They're obviously wanting to spread the ball out to the wings and trying to exploit the wingers and the pace of the wingers have got. Tried it a couple of times on this near side with Will Sharp, who just wasn't able to get over. So they tried the opposite side, found its way through the hands to Etu Waisili, who made a great effort and was able to get over. And so Moore now with the conversion attempt. The touch should just say no. And so after 10 minutes here at the Big Fella Stadium, Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 0. Great start for the Rovers. What they needed was the early try. We'll be looking now to capitalise and push on from here. Kevin Penny getting some instructions from his touchline on this near side. And the kick-off is taken then by Ian Watson. It's a high one, which Moore does well to take and finds Will Sharp. It is a good chase though by the Lions, led by Paul Wood. Here's Keegan Hurst now for Rovers. Kane finds Steve Crossley. Centre field, 5 metres short of halfway. Here's Moore then. Finds Halliwell, finds Will Sharp again, cuts inside. Runs straight into Lee Penny and shrugs Lee Penny off. But by the time he does that, there's 2 other players in the tackle. One of which was Luke Menzies. Here's captain Tim Spears now. That's come off Swinton. Surely that's going to be Rovers' head and feed. It was a kick through by Rovers. It was a kick through by Featherstone Rovers. It was Will Sharp tried to get the ball back inside, but the referee saying that he didn't give him 10 metres, so it was a penalty now to Swinton. And Swinton will start on their own 40-metre line now. And here they come now. Through Luke Menzies. Dwyer comes to his left-hand side. Here's Brown. Barlow, sorry, not Brown. Here's McNanny. That was a high effort by Local, but the referee says it's okay. Here's Lee Penny now. Dwyer waits, attacks in half back, goes inside. It's a slip there by Paul Wood, but he's able to get the ball to Anthony Bowman. Swinton then on the 20-metre line. Watson takes on the line, spins away from one too easily. That was far too easy for Watson. And Swinton then, that's a good dab through. Etu Waisili. It was a great kick through by Ben Curry of all people. It's picked up by Etu. Tried to run the ball out, but the referee is saying, or should I say the touch judge has said that his foot was dead, so that'll be a dropout head and feed to the to Rovers. So a dropout for Rovers, should I say. And Swinton will get the ball back. Dropout's taken by Kyle Briggs. Taken easily enough by Bowman, who gets the ball inside to the big forward. Paul Wood driving that ball in. And here comes Swinton down that left-hand side now. It's James Brown. Here's Lee Penny. Swinton are back in the 20. Moving the ball centre field. Here's Paul Wood again. Finds Anthony Bowman. Dwyer goes himself. Gets a long pass out to Kevin Penny. Great defence there by Will Sharp and Gareth Moore. Swinton are over in the corner. Went the short side, did the Lions. It was a great effort by Will Sharp and Gareth Moore to thwart the try. But the pass from dummy half by Dwyer found McNannon on the short side, and that was too easy for the Lions. That makes it score. After 15 minutes here at the Big Fellas Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 4. It was too easy for the Lions on the short side. A great defensive effort by Will Sharp and Moore to prevent the try tackle before. But from the play of the ball found its way to acting halfback McNannon. It was far too easy for him to get over. and so able to level the score 5 minutes after going behind. Rovers' inquest begins behind the post on that particular try, and McNannon will be looking now to convert his own try as Mr. Healer stops the clock. McNannon wanting some water before he takes the conversion. Very, very, very prolific goal kicker is McNannon. Throughout his career, he doesn't miss many at all. Got a very distinctive, unique goal kicking style as well. And here is the attempt. That's nowhere near, I'm afraid. Hasn't got the legs on that one at all. And so, 17 minutes into the first half. Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 4. A very distinctive goal kicking style for McNannon. And so Rovers will be looking to get the noses back in front. We'll be looking for a good effort now. Once again though, dropping off tackles on that set, Rovers. And here's Hawkyard. Barlow. And Swinton now then on the 40-metre line. Here's Watson, gets the ball inside to the big prop forward, Luke Menzies. So kick through by the Lions, it's charged down. And they've come back up with the ball, and the referees like the tackle count clean. It was a good effort by Rovers to charge that kick down. Here's Freddie Walker now. Dwyer waits, attacking half back. Watson. Barlow strikes out, looked to appear to strike out there, but the referee paid no attention. The ball once again is moved to the left, but it was a poor pass. And that's a kick through. Well taken by Gareth Moore. Sharp from Martin Harpat finds Ian Hardman now. Rovers able to defuse that set. And now having to work out from their own 10-metre line. It's Ben Helliwell. He's knocked on. Ben Helliwell has lost the ball on his own 12 metres out. That's going to be scrum down head and feed to the Lions. Big mistake for Rovers. And how costly could that prove? It was a knock-on in the tackle by Ben Helliwell. And so the Lions, after just scoring a couple of minutes ago, have another chance now in the Rovers 20 to get more points again. This will be fed by Anthony Bowman. Out to the back of the scrum it comes from Dwyer. And now Swinton then 6 tackles on the Rovers 20. Move it down that right hand side. Ben Curry. Dwyer from Martin half-back finds Watson. Watson shows it once and finds Bowman. But that's a good defensive effort by Ben Helliwell. Read that play very quickly and able to get there very quickly. Here come Rovers, here comes Swinton, it's Barlow. Dwyer from Martin half-back. Looked like he knocked that on. The referees said no. Here's Freddie Walker. Centre field, 5 metres out. Watson. Pass on the bounce. Who's come up with that? The referee looks to see if it's a knock on and says it's all okay. Rovers have come back up with the ball again. A let off from Rovers. Ben Helliwell redeeming himself from the knock on earlier on by retrieving that loose ball. So a let off for Rovers there. That's come free. And the Lions have come back up with it again. No more mistakes from Rovers. And so here come the Lions again now. This is Darren Hawkyard on the 10-metre line. 10 metres in from touch on that right-hand side. Dwyer finds Watson. The ball comes inside now to Paul Wood. Swinton inside the Rovers 10 again. Here's Brad Dwyer. Finds Watson. Shows it once, then finds Bowman, who gets the ball back inside to James Brown. Rovers defence holding firm at the minute, but being under a lot of pressure at the moment, Rovers. Dwyer again shows the ball and gets the ball away. And they're over. Swinton are over. It's Josh Barlow. Very, very, very poor defence for Rovers. It was from the play of the ball. Josh Barlow. Sorry, from the play of the ball. Brad Dwyer with a simple pass out to the left to Josh Barlow. The defensive effort wasn't strong enough, and Swinton Josh Barlow able to crash over for the Lions to put the Lions in front. We've got 21 minutes on the clock. And it's Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 8 with a conversion to come. As Swinton make a double change in the forwards, on come Lewis Hume and Anthony England, and off go Paul Wood and Luke Menzies. So Anthony England back on his old stomping ground, as we're just waiting now for Mick Nannin's conversion attempt to stretch the lead out to 10 points to 4. I'd say Mick Nannin's goal kicking style is very unique. 3 bounces on the legs a few times, then one more bounce before he comes right-footed kicker. That one's up between the uprights. That's good. So, with 18 minutes left to play in the first half, Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 10. Kick-off is taken by Rovers, only just taken by the Lions. And that's the first drive in there for substitute Lewis Hume. That was a mile forward. What a bad mistake by the Lions. Committed the cardinal sin. When you score a try, you have to complete that set and get the possession in the other half. On the second drive in, a very, very poor loose pass from the acting half by Brad Dwyer. Went 2 yards forward, the touch judge saw it, and Rovers have a chance for an immediate reply. Here's Ian Hardman now. Rovers back in the 20. Not been up here for a few minutes. Rovers need to get some pressure back on the Lions. Here's Tim Spears driving in. Lockwood finds Moore. Finds Steve Crossley. Rovers 5 metres short. 10 metres to the left of the sticks. Andy Kane goes to the right, left-hand side. Here's Jamie Cordy. Kane waits again, looks to the right. Finds Kyle Briggs. Briggs finds Moore. Here's Hardman. Looked a bit high. Rovers fans not happy. Andy Kane pushes Gareth Moore out of the way and takes that drive himself on the last. Not good enough on the last tackle that for Rovers. It needed the kick, it needed the pressure. Instead, Rovers turn over possession. Here's the former Rovers player, Anthony England. First appearance back down here at the Big Fella Stadium. They'll be looking for a big match today. And here's that Johnson with that drive in now. That ball's come free. Who's got the ball? Rovers have come up with it again. Here's Andy Kane. Will Sharp takes the ball from that's in half. Rovers another chance to attack this Swinton line. Swinton trying to slow the play the ball down. Here's Keegan Hurst. A swan dive by the Swinton number 13 there. Lockwood finds Moore. Skips away from one. Goes back himself, shows it 3 times. Still going Moore. Still going Gareth Moore. 2 metres short of the line. 10 metres in from the right hand touch line. Halliwell finds Keegan Hurst. Looks for the offload but takes a tackle himself. On the last tackle now, Andy Kane. A long pass to Kyle Briggs. Briggs shows it and goes himself again. Rovers twice have run it on the last. Twice coughing up possession. And it looks though Rovers could well be making a double change themselves in a moment. Matty Dale and Matty James are both waiting to come on. Here's Dwyer. And the ball's worked inside. It's a great break for Swinton. It's got them up to halfway. Here's Watson now. Swinton are on the 40 within 3 tackles. Swinton have gone from their own 10 metre line to the Rovers 40. Here's Zach Johnson. Gets the ball away to his fellow prop forward Anthony England. Dwyer now. Moves the ball out to Josh Barlow. Swinton are on the 20 again. Referee says this is the last. Here's Watson. High kick from Watson. Penny able to jump and take the ball, but Will Sharp did enough to effect the tackle, and that'll be the turnover. Which the ball is played to Will Sharp, and here's Halliwell now. Rovers struggling at the moment to make any significant yardage. Here's Will Sharp. As the double change is made by Rovers. And on come Matty Dale and Matt James, and off come Steve Crossley and Keegan Hurst. Looks like we could be seeing James Mendika shortly as well. Kane shows it to the left, goes to the right hand side. It's Lockwood. Rovers on halfway now. Moore. It's a high kick from Moore. Great chase down from Matty Dale though. Freddie Walker able to take the pressure, the kick under no pressure, taking the kick itself. But the actual pressure from the chase was great from Rovers. As Swinton make another change, and on comes Jack Pete. Here's Anthony England now. It's another double change for Swinton. So on comes Pete.
Substitution for
It's a charge down from Matty James. That's a charge down from Matty James. He was unlucky not to be able to get that ball, but a good chase back from the winger Ben Warrilow just to achieve that play. As on comes James Mendika and on comes Ben Halliwell. So I'll see James Mendika in the centres. Hardman will remain at full back, and we'll see Mendika in the centres now, as the Lions are on halfway. Watson, Bowman, looking to get that ball away but not able to do so. Watson from acting halfback with a kick from acting halfback. Bounces a couple of times. There too, Sealy picks up on the 10. Runs that ball back in himself. 10 minutes left until in the first half here at the Big Fella Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 10. And Kyle Briggs attacks in halfback, finds Ian Hardman, finds Will Sharp. As Andy Kane comes off for a breather, on for his first team debut comes Luke Teasdale. As Rovers are attacking him now in the Swinton half with Will Sharp. Teasdale attacks in halfback, finds Kyle Briggs. Briggs, a long pass to Worthington. Teasdale in, acting half-back again. Kyle Briggs. Crossfield kick for Briggs. Mendika goes for. But Swinton are able to come up with it. And a good defensive effort there by Swinton. And it's Jack Pete. Here's Kevin Penny now. Swinton only just out of their own 20-metre area now. Zach Johnson plays the ball to Brad Dwyer. Watson again from acting half-back, able to do well with the kick. Ian Hardman lets that one go. It'll be a tap for Rovers on the 20. Hardman takes the tap to Briggs to Worthington. Briggs finds Matty Dale. Lockwood gets the offload away. Lockwood's offload shouldn't have caused a problem, but Kyle Briggs not able to take the ball in. Rovers look a shadow of the side of the past couple of years. A lot of hard work to do. John Bastian in the press promising changes. But with 8.5 minutes left of the first half, Rovers trailing Swinton Lions by 4 points to 10. And they are playing down the slope as well. And so here's the scrum down then. Johnson out to the bottom of the scrum. Here's Freddie Walker. Rovers they cannot afford to, they cannot afford to concede any more points. As Lewis Hume is now the hooker. Rovers looking to show a bit more aggression now. Hume in acting halfback. Goes right. Bowman finds Watson. Moves the ball out further to Ben Curry. But well wrapped up by Worthington. Watson again goes right hand side. Who's come up with that pass? The referee's wiped it clean. Said that Rovers knocked the ball down. Curry again. Swinton then 6 tackles in hand on the Rovers 10-metre line. Ball's moved left through Watson. Shows it twice and then finds Bowman. And the ball was moved out to Jack Pete, but that's good defence from Rovers. Hume goes himself. That's too easy. That is way too easy for the Lions. Shocking defence from Featherstone Rovers. Absolutely shocking defence. It was a good move to get in the position. Then from acting halfback, Lewis Hume showed the ball one way, and as he went, the defence just opened up. A huge hole just opened up, and Lewis Hume able to run through the hole, get the ball down. And with 6 minutes left of the first half, Rovers are in trouble again, folks. It's Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 14. "14 points without reply with a conversion to come for the Lions." Very quiet around the stadium, except for the few Swinton Lions fans down at this Post Office Road terracing. I don't think Mick Nanning's going to miss this conversion either. This will be a 12-point lead for the Lions with 5 minutes to play in the first half. They're bouncing on the legs again, and once more, and here's the conversion attempt. That's through the uprights. So with just under 5 minutes left to play in the first half, Rovers playing down the slope and trailing. Featherstone Rovers 4, Swinton Lions 16, and the kick-off by Moore. Taken by the Lions. Rovers need a try. Rovers need to score before half-time. England shows the ball and takes the tackle himself on the Swinton 20 now. Tackle made completed there by Mendika and Cordy. Jack Pete lost possession, but the referee has said it was stolen. Tim Spears acknowledges the referee's decision. Whether he agrees with it, I don't know. But Watson will take that penalty, and the Lions now are in the Lions are in the Rovers half again. Attack is taken by Hume on halfway. To Jack Pete. Hume waits. Moves the ball inside to Bowman. That ball is moved on to Zach Johnson. Hume again. That's a loose one. Matty Dale's come up with the ball for Rovers. I'm not quite sure what happened then. That's going to be a penalty to Rovers. Matty Dale not happy at all. Matty Dale not happy with that at all. I think the Swinton player could possibly be lucky to stay on the pitch. I think it was a professional foul. It was Jack Pete, and the referee, Mr. Hewer, is talking to the Swinton captain, Ian Watson. Swinton players are not happy at all. Referee is taking his time to sort this out. He's calling out. Who's he calling out? He's called out Matty Dale. He said, look, you already won the penalty. No need to strike out. Matty Dale acknowledges the penalty has gone to Rovers for the initial offence of holding down. 2.5 minutes left. Kyle Briggs penalty. So Rovers, 2.5 minutes playing down the slope. Worthington with the tap. Finds Briggs, finds Moore now, finds Hardman, juggles with it but holds on to it. Mendika waits, he's attacking half-back. Tim Spears drives that one in. Rovers, 23 metres out from the Swinton line now. Teasdale finds Lockwood, gets Rovers up to the 20, centre field. Teasdale goes himself. That's a high tackle. Rovers have another penalty. The referee stops the clock again. There's a Swinton player down hurt. Oh, not straight away, on comes a stretcher. Thumbs up. The referee stopped the clock. It does look like a head injury. It was a high tackle by the Lions, so it will be a penalty to the Rovers. You have to fancy that if Rovers were in a better position, they would take the 2 on this occasion. 2 points at this stage is no good. It's Josh Boiler who is down hurt. Rovers fans not happy. I think this is a time-wasting tactic. Barlow slow to get to his feet. Rovers need points. The clock has been stopped, so the clock on the far side counting down will be moved back once time is resumed. Referee is now speaking to the player in question, Josh Barlow, and giving him a warning. So it is a penalty for a high tackle, which Briggs takes to Cording. Cording runs that ball in. Rovers need a score before half time. There's 2 minutes now left on the clock. Teasdale gets the ball to Mattydale. 1 metre short. Teasdale waits. Finds Briggs. Some more. Finds captain Tim Spears. Hardman. Will Sharp! Rovers are over. A desperately needed try for Featherstone Rovers right on half time. It was moved through the hands. It was Teasdale from Martin half-back, found Briggs. It went through the hands of Gareth Moore and Tim Spears. The ball found its way to Will Sharp, and Will Sharp over in the corner for Rovers. Desperately needed score right on half-time. Featherstone Rovers 8, Swinton Lions 16. It was a superb effort by Rovers, and Will Sharp there going up for his 7th try of the season. At a time when Rovers, has to be said, desperately needed it, and this conversion is massive now. Moore's effort. Tell you something, folks, that is an absolute beauty. And so, right, coming up now to half time, I'll probably see maybe 2-3 tackles if that. Featherstone Rovers 10, Swinton Lions 16. And we'll be lucky if we see the kick-off. The clock in the stadium is over. The referee's telling him to hurry up. So Watson then will take the kick-off. We'll maybe see one tackle, maybe 2. Here's Will Sharp, will take one. And there it is, folks. Half time here at the Big Fella Stadium. Silence around the ground. It started well for Rovers in the 9th minute with a try from Etuai Seeley, which Gareth Moore was not able to convert. Then the Lions took control. They were able to the Lions ahead, which Nanning did convert, followed by a try from dummy half for Lewis Hume, again converted by McNanning. That made it 16 points to 4, and you have to say you fancied the Lions would go in at half time with a 12-point lead. But after excellent play from Rovers, from a tackle on the Swinton line, went through several pairs of hands, found its way to Will Sharp in the corner, converted by Gareth Moore, which means a score at half-time here at the Big Fella Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 10, Swinton Lions 16.
Also, congratulations to Tash and Carol on their engagement. All the very best to you guys, and all the very best for the future for everybody here at Featherstone Rovers. Okay, it's now time to crack on with our entertainment for you in the interval this afternoon. There's some very wonderful young ladies out there ready to entertain you. So please make them feel nice and welcome. Put your hands together for the Featherstone Rovers Carnation All-Stars. Give it up for their overalls, come on! broken down another in a few moments' time, but the teams are back out.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the second half at the Big Fella Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 10, Swinton Lions 16. Rovers will get your first use of the ball in this second half. Rovers with the first try of the match and also the last try of the first half. Tries for Rovers from Etu Seeley and Will Sharp. Sandwiched in between three tries for the Swinton Lions. And back out come the Lions for the second half. Rovers then, a lot to do in the second half, playing up the slope towards the new stand. If you're watching the DVD, it's looking from right to left now.
Just while we're waiting for kickoff, then we'll give you that golden gambling.
And out comes Mr. Hewer.
The golden gambling this afternoon is 68903. 68903. The golden gambling number. If you've got that, please go to the office after the game. And you win the top prize of £350.
And so over the Lions who kick off it. Ian Watson's had a superb first half for the Swinton Lions. Superb effort by him running the show for the Lions. Rovers struggled at times to contain him. Wonder what's been said at half time. Rovers need a big improvement in the second half. The try right on half time may be papering over some of the cracks. Let's see what the next 40 minutes brings here at the Big Fella Stadium. Featherstone Rovers 10, Swinton Lions 16. As Ian Watson gets the second half underway now. It's a flat kick-off. And it's a mistake. The ball kicked forward by James Mendika. And it was picked up by Tim Spears, who was actually offside from that ball being kicked forward. There's a flat kick-off which Mendika tried to control himself, but instead only succeeded in losing control. The ball went forward. It was picked up by Tim Space from an offside position. So instead of Rovers working out from their own line, Rovers are defending their own line. And that's the first drive for Zach Johnson. Swinton Lions now with the line out. And here's the big former Rover, Anthony England. He'd love a try against his old team. Plays the ball to Hume. Try score in the first half. Here's Watson now. Through the hands it goes, and this is taken in by Ben Curry. Picked up by Penny. Ben Curry's another player who's had an outstanding first half for the Lions. Hume finds Watson. And that's taken in there by Anthony Bowman. It's a penalty for Rovers though. Swinton have been penalised there. So let's off for Rovers. Swinton, are they going to rule missing these opportunities, which they are missing at the moment? So Rovers are relieving penalty to get out of the 20. Worthington's tap, finds Briggs. Here's Jamie Cording now, runs the ball in, gets Rovers up to the 40. Centre field. Plays the ball to Teasdale. Finds more. Here's Matty Dale. Dale, here's Teasdale. That's the one. Pass out wide to Will Sharp's away. Will Sharp's away. Is he over? Yes, he is. Will Sharp. What a fantastic start to the second half for Featherstone Rovers. It was a great effort by Teasdale. From Acton halfback. Able to get the pass away to Will Sharp. Still had a lot to do, did Will Sharp. Able to get through though and get over in the corner. And that is with 3 minutes on the clock. So 2 tries from Will Sharp within the space of 5 minutes. And if Gareth Moore can convert this as well as he converted the try on half time, Rovers are going to be level with the second half still to play, and the opportunity will be there for Rovers. Will Sharp with his 8th try of the season.
Come on, Andy!
So Gareth Moore then with this conversion attempt kicks an absolute beauty from a similar position at the end of the first half. He's done it again, you know, folks. Another fantastic conversion by Gareth Moore. Just 4 minutes into the second half. Game on.
That means the scores then at 2, Featherstone Rovers at 16, Swinton Lions at 16.
4 minutes into the second half. Rovers are back in it, folks. Featherstone Rovers 16, Swinton Lions 16. Rovers now looking for a big improvement this second half. Playing up the slow. And Ian Watson now will kick off. Taken safely by Moore that time, and that's run. Here come Rovers now. Matty Dale with that first drive. Ball finds captain Tim Spears. Teasdale waits. Finds Matty James. Teasdale again, vocal, organising. Here's Lockwood now. Rovers going up in ones at the minute. That's a penalty. That was poor by Lewis Hume, not releasing James Lockwood. And it's a penalty for Rovers, which Briggs takes and gets Rovers into the Lions half. Rovers seem to have up the tempo, folks. Worthington takes a tap to Briggs. Moves across to Moore now. That's Matty Dale on the charge. Rovers 25 metres out from the Swinton line. Centre field, Teasdale finds Tim Spears. Gets Rovers into the 20 now. Teasdale goes himself and finds Lockwood. Lockwood looked for support. It wasn't there. Teasdale now. Here's Briggs. Finds Hardman. Worthington is over! Greg Worthington is over for Rovers. It's that easy, folks. Superb play again from Rovers, showing what they are capable of. Moving the ball out to the left-hand side. That's great play from Teasdale. Found Briggs, through the hands it was to Hardman, found Worthington. And Worthington able to twist in the tackle and get the ball down. So Featherstone Rovers hit the front again. Featherstone Rovers 20. Swinton Lions 16. That's more like it. Rovers fans a lot happy now, a lot more noise coming from the Rovers fans. After what was a very flat first half, Rovers showing in the second half what they are capable of within the first 10 minutes. Rovers fans, we're hoping Rovers don't step off the gas. Keep up this level of intensity. And so Moore's conversion attempt has just gone to the left.
And what conversion to Featherstone Rovers up this is Swinton. Featherstone Rovers.
8 minutes. Rovers have turned a 6-point deficit into a 4-point lead. Featherstone Rovers 20, Swinton Lions 16. Moore's conversion again, Watson's conversion is flat, taken by Moore. Finds Matty Dale again.
Well, substitution at 4 Swinton Lions. Number 15, Josh Barlow. Number 17, Isaac Johnson have been replaced.
As off come Josh Barlow and Johnson.
Number 13, James Brown.
As Wood comes back on for the Lions. As does James Brown. Lockwood plays the ball to Teasdale. Here's Matty James now. Teasdale, Cording, finds Etu Seeley. Rovers, 30 metres out, on this hugging this left-hand touchline. Teasdale finds Briggs, finds Moore. Moore with a crossfield kick towards Will Sharp. Sharp takes it, gets the pass away to Mendika, who kicks for the corner. What's the chase like? It's good, but Swinton able just to stay in the field of play. This is better from Rovers. Much, much better in the opening 10 minutes. Penny from Acton halfback. Here's Anthony Bowman. But well cut down by Tim Spears. James Brown now. That's a good kick over the top by Swinton. Taken by Etu Seeley. Etu Seeley runs that ball back. The kick over the top came from Paul Wood. As Rovers make a change, off comes Luke Teasdale. He's had a very good stint. And back on comes Andy Kane. Here's Will Sharp now. As Anthony England comes off. The Rovers are away, it's Andy Kane. Andy Kane that looked forward from here, but the referee happy enough. Swinton trying to slow it down. Andy Kane again, here's Will Sharp. Rovers are over in the corner. It's James Mendika. Rovers are over in the corner. A superb effort by Featherstone Rovers. It was a great break from Andy Kane. Well held up, the ball was moved to the right, the pass from Will Sharp. Found Mendika in the corner. Still had work to do, but able to get over. This is much, 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 much better. Featherstone Rovers 24. Swinton Lions 16. Rovers fans will be asking why they couldn't play like this in the first half. But this is so much better for Swinton, than for Rovers, should I say. The tries to score and the playing with the confidence that was missing so badly in the first half. Moving the ball, breaking at speed, finding the gaps, working the gaps well. And so Gareth Moore with this conversion attempt. Once again, the fans will tell you before the flags do. Rovers have a 10-point lead. Featherstone Rovers 26. Swinton Lions 16. Bit better, Jay, isn't it? So Watson's kick-off then for the Lions. Taken by Moore. Finds Matty Dale again. Rovers have turned a 16-4 deficit into a 26-16 lead. You have to credit Rovers for that. Cording. Kane on the bounce, misses out Kyle Briggs. I don't think he intended to, but it's found Lockwood. Kane again, moves left. Here's Briggs now. Kick over the top by Briggs. That's going to run dead. No, it's not. It's going to hold up. Has to be taken by Freddie Walker. Freddie Walker does well to run that ball back. But good defence from Rovers. Rovers just look faster in every department at the start of the second half. Here come the Lions then, trying to get out to their own 20. And that's James Brown. Swinton then centre field. Ball is worked right. From that's in half back. Taken by Brad Dwyer. He's lost the ball. Referee said no. I thought Brad Dwyer had lost the ball, but the referee said no. Greg Worthington, you knocked that out. So it's going to be a penalty for the Lions. From a Swinton point of view, you would fancy that they have to score next. From a Rovers point of view, you would fancy if Rovers get the next strike, they could run away with this one. Dwyer's tap finds Watson. That's well driven in by Luke Menzies. Dwyer runs in. Swinton on the 20, centre field. Running by Paul Wood. Dwyer again. Goes to the right, here's Watson. Finds Darren Hawkyard on the charge. Dwyer again. Through the hands it goes. Here's Watson again. Bowman. Through the hands again it goes. Here's James Brown. A Swinton over in the corner. No. It was an offload attempt by the winger on that far side. Kevin Penny attempted the offload because he thought he was going in touch. It's come back up. Rovers have come up with it. So another let off for Rovers. Moving the ball out. Now, Etu's away. I thought for a second Etu Seeley was away. But good defence it was by Ben Warrilow. Here's Worthington now. As Rovers rotate the fronts again. And back on comes Steve Crossley and Keegan Hurst. Moore's away. Moore's almost away. But well held on by the Lions. Matty Dale and Matt James are off, and a great effort by both of them. Andy Kane, Kyle Briggs. Briggs with the kick. Taken by Cording. Tries to dink. Nice effort by Cording, nice idea, but it just didn't come off. Tries to dink it over one of the players. And Kevin Penny has fallen over and tackled himself. Swinton able to get the offload away though, they're on that left hand side. Rovers defence moving up so much quicker in this second half. What a hit that was by Keegan Hurst and Tim Spears. Here's Paul Wood. Plays the ball to Dwyer. Watson. Again, good defence from Rovers. That's the last. Swinton are only in their own half still. Just short of halfway. Dwyer finds Watson. So kick over the top by Watson. It's going to bounce twice and go dead, is it? Yes, it is. Just. Hardman not interested. Only just went dead. Coming up to 20 minutes gone in the second half. Like I say, Rovers, a great turnaround from trailing 16-4 with 5 minutes to go. After 58 minutes, they are now leading 24 points to 16. Tries to the second half from Will Sharp, Greg Worthington and James Mendika within the space of 10 minutes. Turn this game on its head. And Tim Spears now trying to bring the ball out for Rovers 20. Andy Kane waits. Spreads the ball left. Here's Lockwood will drive that ball in. Kane. That looks a bit forward, but the referee happy enough. Here's Kyle Briggs on halfway, right down on this near touchline. Kane finds Crossley, finds Hurst. Hurst was standing when the ball was taken. He got the offload, but it was a poor offload. Crossley takes it back in and gets back to where the offload took place, more or less. Swinton trying to slow things down. Here's Briggs with a kick over the top. It's taken now by Penny. Able to run, taken by Penny on the full, able to run the ball back. That's a knock on. It's a knock on at the play of the ball. This game has turned on its head in the space of 15 minutes. It starts the second half. Much better from Rovers in the second half. They look a different team to the one that went in at half time. And you have to say, you wonder if that try on half time has lifted Rovers and given them the belief to come out and do what they're doing in the second half. Kane finds Hardman from that base of that scrum. Here's Moore now, finds Tim Spears. Rovers need to move the ball out. It's a bit worn out at them, one-dimensional. Andy Kane goes himself. Shows it on. Oh, almost an offload. Have to give raps there to Ben Curry. The opportunity was there for the offload. If he could have taken that pass, it was away under the sticks. Just not able to take the ball in though. But it did stop that passage of play. Moore moves it out to Mendika. Try scorer in the second half, 4 overs. Moore again, here's Andy Kane. Finds Keegan Hurst. Rovers on the 20, centre field. Swinton again, trying to slow things down. Andy Kane finds Tim Spears. Gets Rovers 11 metres out now. Kane, Hurst, Moore, Briggs. Finds Hardman. It was a bad idea. It was a good idea, but it was a poor execution. And it's a one-on-one steal. A one-on-one steal by Greg Worthington. And Ben Warrilow, what a superb effort. Warrilow was who picked up the loose pass and ran away. And in effecting the tackle, Greg Worthington was underneath Warrilow, managed to steal that ball one-on-one. Here's Steve Crossley now, finds Keegan Hurst, and Rovers are in the 10-metre line. Hurst struggles with it, just holds on. Andy Kane. Here's Kyle Briggs now, finds Moore. Moore to Hardman. Rovers are over again! This is fantastic, folks! It's James Mendika again, over for his second of the afternoon. And that try, you have to fancy, was made from a great effort by Greg Worthington in stealing that ball in the one-on-one tackle. When the steal was effected on the Swinton player from the intercept, the ball was moved out to the right-hand side, found its way into the hands of Mendika, who was on the arc, was able to get over for Rovers and stretch the lead out now to 30 points. Featherstone Rovers 30, Swinton Lions 16. And now then, Gareth Moore with this conversion has been very, very good in the second half for Rovers. Only missed one this afternoon, and that was from the first try from Etu Waisili. Since then, a great record, and here's his attempt. That's over as well. He's kicked that one as well. That stretches the lead to Featherstone Rovers 32, Swinton Lions 16, and Rovers have got stopping that. Swinton Lions now out of range for a bonus point, and with 17 minutes left on the clock, Jimmy Watson's kick-off. Taken by Moore, finds Will Sharp now. Will Sharp runs the ball back in. Here's Keegan Hurst. Rovers have just looked faster in every department in this second half. Crossley. Andy Kane shows right, goes left to Lockwood. Kane again. Finds Kyle Briggs. Rovers just short of halfway. This is the last tackle. Just left of centre field. Here's Gareth Moore on the left. A kick back into the field of play taken by Kevin Penny. Runs the ball back, makes 10 metres. And so Swinton then attacking down that left hand side. It's the fullback, Freddie Walker. Into acting half back goes Anthony Bowman. And it's a knock on by the Lions. Mick Nanning doesn't look happy. I think it's Mick Nanning. It is, he doesn't look happy with the decision. But referee says yes, it's a knock on. Such a massive improvement in the second half for Rovers. Like two different teams have come out. A completely different team to the first half. But faster, stronger in every department. And in the first half, you'd have fancied it was the other way around and that Swinton were the team fighting at the top. Here's Worthington now for Etu. Etu, I feel, is almost away. But great effort defensively by Warrilow. Hardman now finds Briggs. Finds Lockwood. Lockwood takes that tackle. Lockwood plays the ball to Andy Kane. Here's Cording now. Rovers 4 metres away, just to the left of the uprights. Andy Kane. Lockwood to Gareth Moore. Oh, not able to take it. It was great effort by Rovers, showing more confidence in the play, showing the confidence to try and play that way, but Keegan Hurst just not able to take that pass. Penny plays the ball, and here comes Swinton now. It's Ben Curry. He's played well for the Lions. Ball on this right hand side. Now here's Warrilow. Well, good defensive effort by Kyle Briggs and Etu Seeley. Brad Dwyer comes down the short side. And that was a kick, attempted kick by Curry, but picked up by Etu and Hardman. Nobody seems to want to run that ball in. Hardman didn't, he passed inside to Sharp. Raised one or two eyebrows amongst the fans, but Sharpwell hit. And the ball is now over on that right hand side for Rovers. Swinton have got a player down, the referee's going to stop the clock. "13 minutes left on the clock, and Rovers with a 32-16 lead." Jamie. Can't quite see who it is that's down for Lions. I think it's Kevin Penny. On his knees now. And Kevin Penny is back to his feet. The last Rovers, it's Keegan Hurst. The Rovers on the 40-metre line, centre field. Hurst plays the ball to Kane, to Lockwood. Here's Steve Crossley now. Still going, Steve Crossley, still going. Makes fully 10-11 metres with 3 players on his back. Andy Kane now, Rovers in the Lions half. Andy Kane trying to go from acting half back. Runs straight into the markers. Kyle Briggs waits now. Here's Moore. The kick for the corner. It's bounced over the top of Darren Hawkyard. It's taken by the fullback. Rovers gonna need a good defensive step now. Try and keep the Lions down here. Here's Hawkyard. Lewis Humes back on for the Lions. So Lewis Humes then attacked in halfback. Comes to the right hand side. And that was Ben Curry driving that ball in. Hume finds Watson. Shows it once and an inside pass back to Lewis Hume again. This is the last tackle, says the referee. And here's Watson from acting halfback. That kick is a great kick. It stayed in the field of play superbly. Ian Hardman wanted to leave it, I think, but wasn't able to do so. Will Sharp picks up and makes a good 8 or 9 metres for Rovers. Moore finds F2Y Seeley, who's coming off his wing. That's a great effort from Rovers. Rovers then 5 metres short of halfway. Here's Moore. Lockwood finds Kyle Briggs, who juggles with it. This is the last tackle. Rovers on their own 40. Moore points to the left and then kicks himself. It's out on the full. Probably the first mistake Rovers have made in this second half. Swinton are still within range of a bonus point. If they can get another score, that'll bring them back to a 12-point gap. So that'll be their aim at the moment. The ball is running by Paul Wood, but a great tackle by Steve Crossley. Hume comes to the right-hand side. Here's Ben Curry. Played very well for the Lions is Ben Curry, it has to be said. Hume again. Here's Paul Wood, gets the Lions up to the 10-metre line. 10 metres in from touch on this near side. Hume moves the ball centre field. Here's Watson again, orchestrating. The ball's come loose. The ball has come loose and Rovers have come up with it. Through James Lockwood, able to drop on that ball. So good defence again from Rovers. As Rovers again making the double change. As off come Crossley and Hurst again. And back on come Matty Dale and Matty James. Matty Dale had a great first spell, and that's a penalty for Featherstone. Interference at the play of the ball. A round of applause for the fans on this near side for the efforts of Keegan Hurst and Steve Crossley.
68903 for your Golden Gamble. If you've got a lot of details to the main office after we go.
So Ben Helliwell then will take this tap. Here's Moore. Finds Briggs. Matty Dale with his first drive since been back on. Here's Matty James.
2020.
James plays the ball to Andy Kane. Shows it to Matty Dale. Instead it's moved out to the right hand side. On the bounce to Will Shaw. And here come Rovers now. And Rovers over, but a yard short. It was a great effort by Gareth Moore. And I think he might have to fancy he's been held up there. Yes, he has. Been held up of Rovers over the line. A great effort it was by Andy Kane from acting halfback. 2020 here at the Big Fellas. Here's Briggs. Finds Matty James. This is the last tackle, says Mr. Hewer. Dale attacked in halfback. Finds Briggs. Hardman. Etu's over. Etu Seeley's over for Rovers.
Try to score there for Rovers. And he's second in the afternoon, sponsored by the Box Factory, 27.
It was a great move by Rovers on the last tackle. Through the hands it was of Kyle Briggs, Andy and Hardman. Found Etu Seeley. Still had work to do, able to cut inside and get over for Rovers for his second try of the afternoon. Featherstone Rovers 36, Swinton Lions 16. As Rovers make a change and bring off Kyle Briggs, back on comes Luke Teasdale. So I fancy that will mean that Andy Kane will go back into the half backs and Luke Teasdale will go back in at hooker. 7 minutes left to play. Ball's conversion just drifted away. Not sure if Gareth Moore doesn't like Etu today. 2 tries Etu scored, and Gareth Moore hasn't converted either of them. All the rest of the tries he has done. So just under 7 minutes left to play here at the Big Fella Stadium. Rovers 36, Swinton Lions 6. Watson's short kickoff, easily taken by Lockwood though. It was a nice idea, but it was just a little bit too deep and no real pressure on Lockwood. Luke Teasdale is in at hooker, so Andy Kane has moved back into the standoff as an organiser. Greg Worthington will play. Greg Worthington from that acting halfback there gets Rovers another 10 metres. Teasdale pointing where he wants to go. Finds Matty Dale on the charge. Teasdale again. Here's Andy Kane. Oh, it's an intercept for Penny. You have to fancy Kevin Penny will be over. Indeed he is. One thing I will say for Kevin Penny, he has got the pace. After an intercept like that. It was a pass from Andy Kane, trying to get the ball out to the wing, intercepted by Kevin Penny, who ran fully 40-50 metres to get over under the sticks. And it looks like Ian Watson's taking this conversion. I think McNanny must be off the field. He has kicked it.
One conversion there for Swinton Lions by number 7, Ian Watson.
Featherstone Rovers 36, Swinton Lions 22. So Rovers 14-point gap, just 2 points out. Swinton Lions now 2 points out of bonus point range.
And the official man of the match today, the Featherstone Rovers man of the match has been chosen by the sponsors, the Brooker family, and that goes to Featherstone Rovers number 12, Tim Spears.
And the Rovers club man of the match has been announced as captain Tim Spears. Had an excellent match for Rovers. And the Lions now working out from their own line.
I don't
think Lewis Hume was quite ready for that play of the ball then. Lewis Hume from acting half-back. It's a good kick. It's going to hold up and Ian Hardman has to pick it up. Here's Etu Seeley.
And the field of the 16 are absolutely free. That's next Sunday here.
Here's Lockwood. Dale from Matty Dale. One Dale to another. Matty Dale plays the ball to Luke Teasdale. Here's Lockwood. Shows it, then goes himself. Looks for the offload. It wasn't there. The offload was cut off by Ben Curry. Teasdale finds Gareth Moore. Moore with a kick through, that's going to find Kevin Penny. Penny gets the ball inside to Freddie Walker, but that's good defence from Rovers. Walker plays the ball to Penny, who slips and then gets up and makes another 3 or 4 metres. Hume gets the ball inside. That's a poor pass to Watson, it was taken over the shoulder. Here's Hume again. Watson. It's worked out to the wing to Kevin Penny. Looked a bit forward, but referee seemed happy enough. Kevin Penny tight to the touchline now. Here's Watson. Gets the ball inside. To Brad Dwyer. It's been knocked on by Greg Worthington. Swinton wants a quick scrum to get the clock stopped. And the referee has indeed stopped the clock with 1 minute 53 seconds left on it. Bad mistake by Greg Worthington at the space of the scrum. Man of match, Jay. Man of match. Who do you think? Rovers captain Tim Spears was down for a minute, just receiving some treatment, which is why the scrum hasn't pat down straight away. Referee has restarted the clock. 2 minutes left on it. Here come the Lions now. Here's Watson. Spreads the ball out to Curry. That ball's come out to this near side. Are the Lions over? No, that's great defence from Rovers. Desperate to keep that score as it took 5 men in that tackle. 5 players able to put Ben Warrilow in touching goal. And the ball's worked out to Will Sharp. Already scored 2, he's made 40 metres there. 1 minute left on the clock, says it. 1 minute left on the clock. That ball on the bounce is had to be taken by Hardman. Moves it out to Cording. Cording runs it in. Gets an offload away to Worthington. Skips away from 2. Worthington still going. Worthington plays the ball to Teasdale. Here's more now. Rovers 12 metres out. Lockwood. Hardman. Worthington behind Etu. The chance for the overlap was there. It was a hand in there from the Lions. If the hand hadn't been in, that was Etu was over for his hat-trick. Are we going to have time for this? We'll probably get one tackle in. Referee stops the clock with 3 seconds left on it. Teasdale. Here's Moore. Sorry, Andy Kane, Hardman. Sharp not able to take it. There goes the third time hooter. A superb second half performance by Rovers. A very disappointing first half. A superb second half. By the Rovers. Started off well enough with a try from Etu Waisile after 9 minutes, which Gareth Moore was not able to convert. And then in the first half, Swinton took control. Try from Mick Nanning, which wasn't converted. Josh Barlow, after 21 minutes, went on to put the Lions ahead. Mick Nanning converted. Then Lewis Hume went through an almighty gap in the Rovers defence to stretch the Lions out to a 16-4 lead, and you fancied it was going to be that way at half-time. The game-changing try came on with less than 2 minutes of the first half remaining. The Will Sharp over in the corner, able to stretch the lead back to a 6-point deficit. In the second half, Rovers took control. A try from Will Sharp within 3 minutes of the start of the second half to level the scores with more after Moore's conversion. Greg Worthington over for a try himself. That wasn't converted. Mendika then scored 2 tries 11 minutes apart to stretch the lead out to 30 points to 16 before Etu Seeley converted his second try to make it 36-16. That wasn't converted again. The only 2 conversions missed were the 2 tries from Etu. Lee Penny got the final score of the afternoon for the Lions with an interception try going 50 metres from halfway to make it 36-22 in front of 2,020 here at the Big Fella Stadium. The man of the match, I think I'm going to give it to Etu. And the final score here at the Big Fella Stadium: Featherstone Rovers 36, Swinton Lions 22. Are you going to go and speak to John yourself, yeah? Do you want me to, are you that to go down, or are you going to keep it?
You could, yeah. Start again.
What are you going to do? Do you want it on afterwards then, the interview? Or?
I might do an edit, I'm not sure.
Right. Much better second half. What's that?